ಕಾಲಚಕ್ರ. ಕಾಲಚಕ್ರ ಎಂದರೆ ವೀಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಸನಾತನ ಪರಂಪರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನೋಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಕಾಲವು ಚಕ್ರದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡುತ್ತೇವೋ, ಭೂಮಿಯು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಸುತ್ತ ಸುತ್ತುತ್ತದೋ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಲವು ಚಕ್ರಾಕಾರವಾಗಿ ತಿರುಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಕಾಲ ಎಂದರೇನು? ಕಾಲ ಇಸ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಟೈಮ್ ಇಸ್ cyclic. The cyclic time in Indian tradition is divided into multiple concentric circles. The largest cycle of time is called as kalpa, which lasts about 4.32 billion years. Our current kalpa is called as the Shweta Varaha Kalpa. Each kalpa contains 14 manvantaras. Right now, we are in the Vaivasvata Manvantara. Inside each Manvantara, there are 71 Mahayugas. And in each Mahayuga, there are 4 Yugas. The Satya Yuga, the Treta Yuga, the Dwapara Yuga, and the Kali Yuga. Right now, we are in the Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga has 432,000 years. These 432,000 years are further divided into 7,200 cycles of 60 years each. The cycle of 60 years are known as the Samvatsaras. And today, the day of Ugadi, we are landing on the 40th year of one of the Samvatsaras. And this Samvatsara is known as the Parabhavanama Samvatsara. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಈಗ ಈ ಪರಾಭವನಾಮ ಸಂವತ್ಸರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟವಾ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಒಂದು ಗುರುಕುಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರು ಶಿಷ್ಯರ ಸಂವಾದವನ್ನು ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಪೂರ್ಣಮದಃ ಪೂರ್ಣಮಿದಂ ಪೂರ್ಣಾತ್ ಪೂರ್ಣಮುದಚ್ಯತೆ ಪೂರ್ಣಸ್ಯ ಪೂರ್ಣಮಾದಾಯ ಪೂರ್ಣಮೇವಾವಶಿಷ್ಯತೆ. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಸಂವತ್ಸರವು ಶುರುವಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಂವತ್ಸರದ 9ನೆಯ ದಿನ, ಅಂದರೆ ನವಮಿಯ ದಿನ ನಡೆಯುವ ಮೊದಲ ಹಬ್ಬವೇ ರಾಮನವಮಿ, ರಾಮನ ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬ. ಕಮ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಮನವಮಿ. Traditionally, according to the epic Ramayana written by the sage Valmiki, Rama was born in the kingdom of Ayodhya to King Dasharatha and Queen Kausalya. His birth is celebrated as the arrival of Dharma, the principle of righteousness and moral order. Rama is regarded as an incarnation of Vishnu, who descended to restore balance in the world. His life story teaches us values such as duty, honor, compassion, sacrifice, and justice. Because of his ideal conduct as a son, king, and human being, Rama is often called as Maryada Purushottama, meaning the perfect example of righteous living. Ramanavami, therefore, celebrates not only a birth, but the birth of ethical ideals in the society. Astronomically, Ramanavami occurs on the ninth day of the bright lunar phase in the month of Chaitra. According to the Hindu lunar calendar, the ninth day from Ugadi. This period usually falls in March or April, close to the time of the March equinox, when day and night are nearly equal across the earth. Ancient Indian astronomers believed that Rama was born under a rare and auspicious planetary alignment described in the Ramayana. Seasonally, Ramanavami occurs during the spring season, a time of renewal and growth in the Indian subcontinent. Spring follows the cooler winter months and brings blooming flowers, fresh crops, longer daylight hours, warmer temperatures. In traditional Indian culture, spring is associated with new beginnings and vitality. The timing of Rama's birth during this season symbolically connects him with renewal, hope, and the restoration of balance. It represents the return of life and energy after the dormancy of winter. Thus, Ramanavami celebrates both a divine birth and the rebirth of nature itself. ವಸಂತ ನವರಾತ್ರಿಯ ನಂತರ ಬರುವ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಬ್ಬವೇ ಶರನ್ನವರಾತ್ರಿ. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ದಸರಾ ಹಬ್ಬವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. Traditionally, Dasara commemorates the victory of Rama over Ravana, as narrated in the ancient epic Ramayana, attributed to the sage Valmiki. Ravana, the powerful king of Lanka, abducted Sita, the wife of Rama. After a long battle aided by Hanuman and the Vanara army, Rama finally defeated Ravana on the 10th day of the battle. That 10th day became Vijayadashami, meaning the day of victory. In many regions, the 9 days preceding Dasara are celebrated as Navaratri, honoring the divine feminine energy. Another tradition associates the festival with Durga defeating the demon Mahishasura, symbolizing divine victory over chaos. Astronomically, this period occurs shortly after the autumn equinox, when day and night become nearly equal. For ancient astronomers and farmers, this was an important celestial marker. The monsoon season was ending. The sky became clearer. Agricultural cycles entered a new phase. Ancient observatories and temple calendars used these celestial rhythms to determine festival dates. Seasonally, Dasara also coincides with a major seasonal transition in the Indian subcontinent. The rainy monsoon months are ending, and the climate begins to shift towards autumn. For the farmers, this time represents the completion of early crops, preparation for the winter sowing, a pause between agricultural cycles. This is why many communities perform rituals honoring tools, weapons, and instruments during the festival. This tradition is called as Ayudha Puja. Farmers, artisans, and warriors historically offered gratitude for the instruments that sustained their livelihoods. Culturally, Dasara also plays a vital role in strengthening communities. Large public performances of the Rama Leela retell the story of Ramayana, allowing generations to connect with the cultural heritage. Communities gather in fairs, parades, and celebrations. In places like Mysuru, the festival becomes a grand royal procession known as Mysore Dasara. These celebrations reinforce shared values: justice, duty, courage, and compassion. ದಸರಾ ಹಬ್ಬದ ನಂತರ ಬರುವ ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಬ್ಬವೇ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಬ್ಬಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮರ್ಯಾದಾ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ ರಾಮನು ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾನೆ. Lord Rama, along with Sita and Lakshmana, returned to Ayodhya after completing 14 years of exile and defeating Ravana. The people of Ayodhya, overwhelmed with joy, welcomed them by lighting thousands of lamps across the kingdom. These lamps illuminated the entire city, marking the triumph and righteousness over evil. Since then, the lighting of lamps during Deepavali symbolizes the return of Dharma and the victory of virtue. Deepavali also has an astronomical significance. The festival occurs on the new moon day, the Amavasya, of the lunar month of Kartika. On this night, the sky is at its darkest because the moon is not visible. Lighting lamps during this time symbolizes the human effort to bring light into darkness. From an astronomical perspective, this period falls shortly after the autumnal season, where nights become longer and cooler in the northern hemisphere. The lamps and rituals represent harmony between human life and cosmic rhythms. There is also a seasonal and environmental aspect to Deepavali. The festival comes at the transition between the monsoon season and the onset of winter. During the monsoon months, humidity, insects, and microbial growth increase. Traditionally, homes were thoroughly cleaned before Deepavali. Old items were discarded and living spaces were refreshed. People cleaned their houses and maintained their hygiene. The lighting of oil lamps and burning of certain natural substances helped purify the environment. Thus, Deepavali became a time of renewal and preparation of the coming winter. Psychologically, Deepavali serves as a powerful symbol of inner transformation. The lighting of lamps represents the awakening of inner awareness. Darkness, in this context, symbolizes ignorance, fear, and negativity, while light represents wisdom, clarity, and positivity. ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಹಬ್ಬವು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ತರುತ್ತದೆ. ಮನೆಯವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ನೀರು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೊಸ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಧರಿಸಿ ಒಬ್ಬಟ್ಟು ಪಾಯಸ ಸವಿಯುತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಯವರು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಸೇರಿ ಪಟಾಕಿ ಹೊಡೆದು ಸಂಭ್ರಮಿಸುವ ದಿನ. ಈ ಸಂಭ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನೋಡುತ್ತಾ ಸವಿಯುತ್ತಾ ಕಾಲನಾದ ನಾನೇ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧನಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. It is a time where the family well-being and the community well-being has been balanced in the right way socially, and me, Kala, the time, has stalled to witness this celebration. ದೀಪಾವಳಿಯ ನಂತರ ಬರುವ ಉತ್ತರಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಬ್ಬವೇ ಮಕರ ಸಂಕ್ರಾಂತಿ. ಮಕರ ಸಂಕ್ರಾಂತಿ primarily is a harvest festival that is generally celebrated in open fields. People cook sihi suggi made from rice from freshly harvested paddy and bella from freshly harvested kabbu. The word Sankranthi means movement or transition. Specifically, it marks the entry of the sun into the zodiac sign of Makara, Capricorn. This day marks an astronomical turning point, the end of the winter solstice and the beginning of Uttarayana, the sun's northward journey. From this day on, the days get longer and the nights get shorter. The body gets a chance to manufacture vitamin D in sunlight. In my infinite time lab that I represent, a time sliced 2500 years ago, a genius was born in my lab known as Aryabhata, who then discovers the fascinating planetary movements and records in his treatise known as Surya Siddhanta.
ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿಯ ಹಬ್ಬ ಫಾಲ್ಗುಣ ಮಾಸ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಚತುರ್ದಶಿ ದಿನ ಆಚರಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಮಹಾಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಹಬ್ಬ. ಶಿವನನ್ನು ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಹೀಗೆ ವರ್ಣಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ: ನಿರ್ಗುಣ, ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್, ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್, ಸರ್ವವ್ಯಾಪಿ ಚೇತನ, ಆಲ್ ಪರ್ವೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಕೆಲವು ಪರಂಪರೆಗಳು ಇದನ್ನು ಶಿವ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾರ್ವತಿಯ ವಿವಾಹವನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಸುವಂತೆ ನಂಬುತ್ತವೆ. ಇದು ಶಿವನ ಅರ್ಧನಾರೀಶ್ವರನ ರೂಪ ಮತ್ತು ಪುರುಷ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯ ಏಕತೆ, ದ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್. ನಾನು ಕಾಲನಾಗಿ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮನುಕುಲವು ಯುಗ ಯುಗಗಳಿಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಜಾಗರಣೆ ಈ ರಾತ್ರಿಯೆಂದು ಆಚರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. On this day, the planetary positions create a natural upward movement of energy in the human spine. This makes it an ideal night for meditation and relating to the Purusha. ಮತ್ತು ಮನುಕುಲವು ಧ್ಯಾನ, ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಧ್ಯಾನವು ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ವಿಷಮುಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಉಪವಾಸವು ದೇಹದ ವಿಷಮುಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. We meditate and fast on this day. Meditation leads to detoxification of mind and fasting detoxification of body. Om Namah Shivaya.
ನಾನು ಕಾಲನು. ನನ್ನ ಈ ಅನಂತ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್, ಇರುವ ಶ್ವೇತವರಾಹ ಕಲ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿ ವೇ ಇರುವ ಈ ನವಗ್ರಹ ಮಂಡಲವು, ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಸೂರ್ಯ, ಚಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಚಲನವಲನಗಳನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಗುವಾದ ಆರ್ಯಭಟನು, ದ ಒನ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಸಂಕ್ರಾಂತಿ, ಆರ್ಯಭಟನು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತನ್ನ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ವಿವರವಾಗಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. He has detailed each and every aspect of the movements between sun, moon and the earth. He has also detailed about eclipses. ಅವನು ಗ್ರಹಣಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆಯೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈ ಬರೆದಿರುವ ಈ ಗ್ರಹಣದ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಂಚಾಂಗವು ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಕಾಲನಾದ ನಾನು ಅನಂತನು. ನನ್ನ ಈ ಒಡಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಅನಾದಿಯಿಂದ ಅನಂತದವರೆಗೂ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಗ್ರಹಣಗಳು, ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು, ಅದರ ಗಣನೆಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಂಚಾಂಗವು ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಪಂಚಾಂಗ. This particular Panchanga has all the details of the eclipses and all the dates and all the years and the samvatsaras. ನಾನು ಕಾಲನು. ನಾನು ಅನಾದಿಯಿಂದ ಅನಂತದವರೆಗೂ ಇರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಪರಾಭವನಾಮ ಸಂವತ್ಸರದ ವಿವಿಧ ಆಚರಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ತೆರೆದು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂಬರುವ ಪ್ಲವಂಗನಾಮ ಸಂವತ್ಸರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘ ಆಟವಾ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮ್ಮಿಲನ